Let's move on, viewers. Now, space is fast emerging as a new frontier of modern warfare. The Space Club of India has launched Taramandal Sangram, Space Constellations at War, authored by retired Lt Gen P.J.S. Pannu. The book explores space warfare, satellite capabilities and their growing role in national security, while highlighting the need for greater preparedness as strategic competition moves beyond land, sea and air. Let's have a look.
Very importantly, Taramandal Sangram, when did you start thinking about it? When did you start putting into writing, and when did you finish it, and when did you come with the thought of writing on something like this, like space?
My early days in the military, when we got lost, where we had a lot of difficulties in navigating terrain, we realized that technology is very important, but it was all reliance on human being and animals and our gut feeling and stars, natural stars. And slowly we realized that the technology is getting better of us and we need to depend on technology. Now technology has become slowly part and parcel of military, and most important and the foremost is the space technology, which is the fourth frontier. And my association with the space really came up in 2018 when the government of India decided to have the Defence Space Agency, and I had the honor to start initiating the raising of Defence Space Agency, the Cyber Agency and the Special Forces Division. So that is how it got started. And then, of course, the industry did not, allow me to get out of this domain. And I have been with the industry now for as long as it has been till date. And about 18 months back, I started writing the book. So today we have Taramandal Sangram, which actually means the space constellations at war. And that is how this book has come up.
So tell us something about why would someone read your book? What is that maybe one USP, one critical factor that you want your readers, your viewers to take it after reading, or maybe contacting you with some thought?
Today, if you want to do anything on the earth, the things are moving so fast. It is all depending on technology and connectivity. The internet. Today, internet goes, everything goes. Network goes, everything goes. Data goes, nothing is there. So really speaking, it is the space which is going to be the survival mode, not only for national security, but also for human well-being. So therefore, I think space technology is something which one can learn only step by step. So Taramandal Sangram actually is a step-by-step learning for anybody who does not understand space. From the very beginning, you see how the planets are around us, how the natural satellites have taught us how to build satellites, and then the artificial satellites has come in to serve this Earth. And we are also now exploring Moon, which has been for years together intrigue. In '69, of course, the human landed on the Moon, but gave it up because they could not find what to do with that. But now again, humanity is now looking at the other planets for exploration, like Moon again, Artemis, and Mars, Mercury, and beyond. And also, as far as Earth is concerned, I think it is the satellites around us which are going to dictate our future well-being, security, and economic growth. So it is very important to see in one book how you can really put all these things together and how India can progress as far as space, technology and warfare is concerned.
And so, last question, the nature of wars have also changed, like even if we see today's wars, if it has completely changed from, how there was a percentage of war, it has gone to drones now, it has completely gone to drones. Talk about Israel, we talk about US, Iran. What will be the role of space or space military in the future wars? Will there be any role of space in the future wars maybe?
Well, the drones can only go as much deep in communication, as much ground communication. But the drones can actually start going much deeper with space connectivity. The drone survival and dependency on space networks is the only future. So therefore, drones and space together will make any country have better surveillance, have better defense of their systems. And even if today you find nations like Iran and US and Israel at conflict, you find it is a combination of space and drones which have actually taken over the battlefields.
And maybe one message to our viewers who are watching us on television right now, anything you want to say about your book, maybe how many chapters, or anything, just your message to our viewers there directly.
You see, today space technology is not a rocket science. Whether you are a student of science and technology or arts or economy or law, space is all for us. And I think the skill development on India must support this ecosystem of space, and it is going to create millions of jobs. And it is only that kind of a skill development we'll be able to build the new industry for space, and space will be able to then serve the humanity not only in India but across the globe. And also I think space economy will ensure that it adds up to the growth of our own economy. I think it is going to be $1 trillion worth of economy waiting to be unfolded, and I think India should do its best to put the skills and manpower into it to harness the advantage that the space in the future will have.
All right, viewers, with that